It's 2023. We're not just through the first 3 months. Now, if you guys go through the recent news reports, you know some or the other is about to happen. And if something's like a pandemic or a war breaks out, what would you do? How are you going to protect yourself and your family? Are you ready to gear up for the ultimate survival experience? Well, you're in luck, because today we're going to talk about the top 10 must-have survival items that you can buy at Costco Wholesale. Now, if you're thinking, Costco? Really? Trust me, this store has everything you need to survive in the wild, whether it's a camping trip or a natural disaster. So grab a seat and get ready to be blown away, because these survival items are going to change the game. Don't wait until it's too late. Stock up right now and be ready for anything that comes your way. All right, let's start with number 10, rice. Rice might be boring, but hear me out. Rice is one of the most versatile, shelf-stable, and nutrient-dense foods out there. Plus, it's super affordable at Costco. You can buy it in bulk and have a reliable source of carbohydrates and energy for weeks, even months. But here's where things get really interesting. Rice can be used for more than just eating. Yeah, that's right. In a pinch, rice can be used to help dry out your phone if it gets wet. It can also be used to make do-it-yourself heating pads or even as a natural exfoliant for your skin. And don't forget about the different varieties of rice you can find at Costco, from classic long-grain white rice to the more exotic jasmine rice. You can switch things up and keep your meals interesting. But next time, you guys better not underestimate the power of rice. Number 9, canned meat. This is one of the most vital survival items you can buy at Costco. I know, the idea of having canned meat might not sound so great, but when it comes to surviving in an emergency situation, it can be a total lifesaver. Well, for starters, it has a long shelf life, so you can stock up and not have to worry about it going bad. Plus, it's packed with protein, which is essential for keeping your energy up in a survival situation. And let's face it, in an emergency, you're not going to be too picky about what you eat. Canned meat might not be a gourmet, but it's better than nothing, right? It might not be the most glamorous item in your pantry, but when it comes to survival, it's a total must-have. Plus, who knows, you might even start to like it. I mean, who doesn't love a good can of Spam every once in a while? Number 8, batteries. Think about it. When the power goes out, what's the first thing you're going to reach for? Flashlights, right? And what do flashlights need to work? Batteries. Without them, you're going to be stumbling around in the dark like a bunch of blind bats. But with the stockpile of batteries from Costco, you can light up your world and keep your family safe and secure. But it's not just about flashlights. Batteries are essential for all sorts of survival gear, from radios and walkie-talkies to smoke detectors and carbon monoxide alarms. And let's not forget about those handy portable phone chargers. When the power goes out, your phone is your lifeline to the outside world. But without charged batteries, it's just a useless brick. Number 7, flashlights. Now, just as batteries, flashlights also play their part in a troubled situation. And trust me, your phone's flashlight can also be helpful in a pinch, but it's not nearly as powerful or reliable as a dedicated flashlight. Plus, do you really want to drain your phone's battery when you're in a survival situation? I don't think so. Besides that, Costco has a great selection of high-quality flashlights at unbeatable prices. And if you're a Costco member, you already know that they're all about offering value and quality. But here's the real deal. You're not just getting a basic flashlight when you buy a flashlight. You're getting a tool that could save your life. Number 6, cooking oil. Before you turn your heads, let me say this. Cooking oil is not just for frying up some tasty chicken. It has a ton of uses that can help you survive in tough situations. Yeah, who thought about that, right? First of all, it's a great source of calories and fat, which is crucial for maintaining energy levels during an emergency. Plus, it has a long shelf life, so you don't have to worry about it going bad anytime soon. And that's not all. It can be used for making candles, lubricating gears and tools, and even as a moisturizer for dry skin. And don't forget about using it as a fire starter. Just soak a cotton ball or a piece of tinder in the oil, and you got yourself a flame. Number 5, canned fruit. Well, it looks like canned meat isn't the only one that can save you. Canned fruit. I know it doesn't sound like the most thrilling topic, but hear me out. When it comes to survival items, canned fruit is an absolute must-have. It's packed with essential vitamins and nutrients that your body needs to stay healthy, and it's a great source of hydration. Plus, it has a long shelf life, so you don't have to worry about it going bad if you need to store it for a while. And yeah, it doesn't have the quite same flavor as a perfectly ripe peach straight from the farmer's market. But here's the thing, in a survival situation, you're not exactly going to be able to swing by a farmer's market whenever you want. You need food that's going to last, and canned food fits in there. Number 4, canned soup. All right, now you might be getting tired of all this canned stuff, right? But this one here might taste better than the other two. It's already cooked and ready to eat, so you don't need to worry about starting a fire or cooking over a stove. Plus, it's easy to store and transport, making it the perfect item to take on camping trips or to have in your emergency kit. But canned soup isn't just convenient, it's also incredibly nutritious. Most canned soups are packed with essential vitamins and minerals, like protein and fiber, that your body needs to function properly. And let's be honest, when you're in a survival situation, you want to make sure you're getting all the nutrients you can. Number 3, toiletries. You see, when you're in a tough situation, things like toilet paper, soap, and toothpaste can make all the difference in your comfort and well-being. When you buy them in bulk at Costco, you're not only saving money, but you're also ensuring that you have a steady supply of these essentials for months to come. So better not forget about this next time. Number 2, water. Now, this is one thing that we can agree on. Let's say you're out camping, or you hit with a natural disaster, or even just a temporary power outage. What's the one thing you're going to need more than anything else? That's right, water. And here's the thing about water, you can never have too much of it. Sure, you might think that you'll be fine with just a few bottles, but trust me when I say that you'll be thanking yourself later if you've got a good stockpile. Costco Wholesale has plenty of options for water, from individual bottles to giant packs, so you can pick whatever works best for you. Plus, let's be real, water is just plain refreshing. Whether you're working out or just hanging out at home, a nice cold glass of water can do wonders for your mood and your health. So even if you're not worried about survival situations, stocking up on water from Costco is still a great idea. Finally, number 1, prescription drugs. Now, you might be thinking, why do I need prescription drugs? I'm healthy as a horse. But let me tell you, when disaster strikes, even the healthiest among us can fall ill or get injured. And that's where prescription drugs come in. Think about it. You could be stuck in a natural disaster or a long-term power outage, and suddenly, you or someone you love gets sick or injured. The hospitals and pharmacies might be closed or overrun. That's where having a stockpile of prescription drugs can mean the difference between life and death. Yeah, it's real. At least the movie says a lot. And the best part, Costco Wholesale has got you covered. These guys have an impressive selection of prescription drugs at affordable prices. And if you don't know what to purchase, they also have the expertise of their pharmacists to guide you. So what are you waiting for? Well, folks, you just learned about the top 10 survival items you should be adding to your Costco shopping list ASAP. I don't know about you, but I feel a hell of a lot more prepared for the upcoming zombie apocalypse. Anyway, did we miss any must-have survival items that you always stock up on at Costco? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and remember, stay safe and stay prepared.